the Google Home Mini. So this was introduced quite back in October of 2017, but it was introduced quite a bit late to India in April of 2018. So as 2018 has half passed already, basically this is nearing its first year of release. At this point, the question pops out. Should you invest your hard-earned money into something like this, or maybe you should invest in something else? Maybe you should wait for the next Google Home Mini. So let's break it down. Hi guys, Ron here, and thanks for tuning in my first ever YouTube video in this fresh new channel. Okay, maybe second, including that introduction video. Okay, so I have purchased this Google Home Mini quite a few weeks ago, and I have been testing it since then. Now I have a very good idea of how it fares in daily life tasks and if you should buy it right now or maybe not. So when it comes to smart home speakers, the main aspects are generally its functionality and its sound output. So as far as functionality goes, this Google Home Mini has the exact same functionality as the regular Google Home and the Google Home Max. No compromises there. But where the compromise is being done is in the sound output. So the regular Google Home has 3 speakers facing in 3 directions. But this Google Home Mini has only 1 speaker and it's up firing. So yes, it's not as loud or as clear as the regular Google Home, but at the same time it's pretty decent and usable for a small room like this. Depending on what kind of a room you are in, you have to make your decision. So if it's a small room, not very big, it's not huge living room or anything like that, you can live with the Google Home Mini. So as I have mentioned before, the functionality part is exactly the same as the Google Home and Google Home Max. We get the power of Google search, which gives us access to a huge amount of data with simple voice commands. Hey Google, what is 15 times 38 million?
15 times 38 million is 570 million.
Alright. Hey Google, how far is the Milky Way?
About 100,000 light years. On the website imagine.gsfc.nasa.gov.
What is a Komodo dragon?
According to Wikipedia, the Komodo dragon, also known as the Komodo monitor, is a species of lizard found in the Indonesian islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, and Padar.
We now also have custom routines for Google Home devices. So you basically set these custom routines from the Google Home app. You can set what tasks it should perform at a certain time of the day. It can be when you're going to sleep. It can be when you're waking up in the morning. It can be when you are coming back home, and etc. So just for an example, maybe it can wake you up with an alarm in the morning. It can read the technology or any other kind of news from known publications. Also in the night, it can dim the lights, adjust the thermostat, and even play nature sounds for relaxation purpose. You can have a better sleep. Hey Google, good night.
Currently in Kolkata it's 27 with haze. Today there'll be thunderstorms with a forecast high of 30 and a low of 25. What time should I set the alarm for?
7 a.m.
There, your alarm's set for 7 a.m. Good night, Ronit.
So custom routines are actually a pretty good idea, and I have been using custom routines. I have a good morning routine and a good night routine, and my experience with custom routines have been pretty good. I mean, at least for me, it does the job pretty well. So yeah, it's actually a very useful functionality. Depending on if you are using it or not, you may want it or may not want it, but it's there. Now, this is a smart home speaker, so it can control your smart televisions, your smart lights, your smart security systems, maybe even your thermostat and stuff like that. But definitely they have to be compatible with the Google Assistant. And one thing, if you want to connect with an external speaker, that speaker needs to be Chromecast enabled, or you will need to plug in an external Chromecast audio, because this device does not have an aux jack like the Amazon Echo Dot. So this has a single micro USB port where the power is coming in. I'm still not sure why they have used micro USB. In a device like that, I would expect to see USB-C, but this is just micro USB. So anyway, the main thing is that you don't get a 3.5mm aux jack or headphone jack, anything you want to call it. So you have to get a Chromecast audio enabled speaker, or maybe plug in a Chromecast audio separately. So that's what it is. And about the sound signature, this thing is good. It's not great. As I mentioned earlier, it's not as loud or as clear as the regular Google Home, and this thing can get reasonably loud in a small room like this, even in a medium room, but it's not that much of a sound rich device. So yes, you can survive with this. And if you are looking for bass, this is not a bass heavy thing. This has a tiny bit of bass, but that's literally it. If you are a bass heavy person, this is not the speaker for you. Also, if you are wondering about where are the main compromises coming in sound signatures, then it will be the lows of the sound. So sometimes it makes the lows really dumb, and that's where you will feel that you are compromising in sound. Otherwise, it's quite fine. Just don't take it to a huge living room or something like that. Otherwise, it's fine. Oh, and a few things you need to be aware of. Hands-free calling is not available outside US, UK and Canada. So you cannot make a call from the Google Home Mini or any Google Home device if you live outside these countries. Also, continued conversation isn't supported yet in India. It's supported in the US, but I don't know how many countries have got support. I have contacted the Google Home team and they couldn't give me any confirmation. They said that if continued conversation is even enabled on the app, still they cannot confirm that it will work outside US. So you need to be careful about that if you are planning to purchase this for any of these reasons. So what else can it do? Well, it can read stories from your Google Playbooks audio library and much more. Anyway, let's talk pricing. So the Google Home Mini was priced at 4499 rupees here in India, and in the United States it was about 49 US dollars. But you can actually get this a lot cheaper than that. So in India it is sold by Flipkart, and Flipkart has a lot of sales, and right now the pricing is 3699 rupees on Flipkart, and sometimes you can get this for even less. Recently the price dropped to 2499 rupees in a particular sale of Flipkart. So you can wait for those times, or if you need it, 3699 is also a good price. And in the United States, even there you can buy it for $35 from Best Buy. It's on sale most of the time. So yeah, this thing is actually a very good value for money, in my opinion. And yeah, I have been enjoying using this. And yes, I will recommend this to you if you can use the functionality. Everything I have told you right now, if that applies to you, if you need that functionality, If you are okay with the sound output, then yes, go for it. This is a very good value in terms of your money. But if you are kind of a music heavy person, if you want that punchiness, if you want that loudness, that clearness, if you want to place it in a big living room or something, then this is not the speaker for you. Otherwise, yeah, you should, you can, and you could get it right now. So either way, thanks for watching this video. Leave a like and definitely subscribe. So we are actually in a beginning phase of this channel, and if you subscribe to this channel, it will help me a lot, and we will be growing together. We will be building a community, and if you have seen the introduction video, we will be calling this community around Infinitech. And yeah, we have many interesting things to do in the future. So please subscribe to my channel, and that's it for this video. Keep an eye in the space because some more interesting content is coming very soon. That's it, guys. Bye for now.